It's supposed to be, I need to give a small recap. Sir, voice. What happened, sir? Is my voice is clear? 7:34 now itself. Sai Garu. What about others? So one of our friend Sai is telling my voice is not clear. Maheshwari Garu. Yeah. Okay. So I can see 99 responses are clear. Okay. Who are unable to hear, maybe the issue from your side only, sir. Okay. Let me just try to type. Even if I'm talking, they cannot hear, right? I check with online team. 99% response is, so response is my voice is clear. So proceeding. Other guys, please. So try to cross verify from your side actually. Okay, cool. So go back and check material, Sarji. What happened? K means clustering. Let me give a small recap. Generally, throughout our ML session, actually, throughout what, Sarji, our ML session, what I'm doing, we are loading the data set and we are directly moving on with what exactly data preparation. These are all things. But in real time, actual scenario will be first minimum on an average more than 20 operations you need to apply pandas. You need to apply. We need to apply. We are not applying. Why? Because we don't have that much luxury time. Even if I apply 2026 will come actual. I'm sorry, you understand, I guess. I'm not applying, but what you need to do is take every ML dataset, apply pandas operations, what are all you know. That your work actually. మీకు అర్థమైందా సార్ డెనియల్ వై బిఫోర్ ఎంఎల్ యూ షుడ్ అప్లై ఈడిఏ యూ షుడ్ డూ ఈడిఏ యాక్చువల్లీ దెన్ ఇండైరెక్ట్లీ యూ విల్ కమ్ టు నో అబౌట్ ద డేటా సెట్ యూ విల్ కమ్ టు నో అబౌట్ వాట్ సర్జీ data set. Anyway, that you guys can do actually. The topic name is called as a K-means clustering algorithm. What algorithm? Clustering. Cluster means the word is similar to, so if you're coming from big data background, kind of some Hadoop actually. In Hadoop, that word is related to the hardware terminology. What terminology? But in ML, it is called as a kind of some data related terminology. It's a data related. A group of data points is called as a cluster. The similarity matters actually. So see, so I have plotted the data I came across. The data is divided like this actually. So I would like to say group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, group number 4. Sir, simple sir J. Let us take a different area. Every area should contain pin code actually. That pin code is nothing but a centroid. That pin code is nothing but a suddenly a new family came. Belongs to which pin code actually? Are you with me? Imagine you are planning to order one item. You're planning to buy one item by using Amazon actually. First, they will not even check your address. First, they will ask, enter the pin code, sir. Enter. Here, same thing like that. See, this is different community, a group of families, group of families, different area. For every area, pin code is required. Without pin code, no area. If there is area without pin code, that is not registered actually. There is no in and out. There is no import and export actually. మీకు అర్థమైందా సార్ రైట్ సో K means clustering algorithm in the sense we need to create a cluster. First of all, this is unlabeled data which is so called as a unsupervised learning algorithm. What algorithm, madam? Unsupervised learning algorithm. Then generally, to apply this algorithm, we will get only unlabeled data with our respect to, from our session. There are two types of the data. One is labeled data, next one is unlabeled data. When I say labeled data having input and output, feature and target. But unlabeled data having only what exactly, sir? Only inputs, no target variable actually. Now you need to take this unlabeled data, then you need to apply clustering technique. You need to apply what, sir G? Once you apply clustering technique, then automatically centroids it will be created automatically. What it will be assigned, sir? Centroid actually. We covered this all. But anyway, it's a right time. Yesterday images also I kept. I hope I uploaded the material, I guess, yesterday, right? Go for this one, clustering images. Good, good. Daniel, yesterday what you done, Daniel? This is the continuation from yesterday. If anyone missed out yesterday's session, please, I request you, please watch yesterday's session, then you will get an idea what is going on. Okay. Good question. Let me answer this. Venkat sir is asking why ML do need clustering actually. Okay. What is the main advantage of clustering? Then, so how do we know when to use what exactly, sir? Clustering. How do you know when to use clustering? One single word, sir. Any idea? Chapan? That's it. Best answer. Unlabeled data. That is a very basic point actually. It is very basic point. Very basic point. You should ever actually. That is the first answer. I mean, so last answer. What is the main advantage of clustering? And sir, when we need clustering? Yeah, let me tell you. That's what, sir. So to understand this one, I need to go back again with the old definitions actually. So first of all, supervised. What is that one, sir? Supervisor learning. Can you tell me supervisor learning means in the sense of input is required, the next one output is required. The next one unsupervised learning. What learning, Sarji? Unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, can you tell me, sir? Only input actually, no output. Only input, no output actually. Imagine there is a data. There is a data. I would like to say unlabeled data. What data, Sarji? Unlabeled data. Unlabeled data actually. Labeled data. If it is unlabeled data, we should not leave it. We should not, what exactly, no, sir? Leave it actually. We should not leave it. What we need to do? Apply grouping technique. Apply what exactly? Apply clustering. Once you apply clustering, look at the yesterday diagram. If you guys do the yesterday revision, Venkat Garu, do the revision, sir. Everyday topic actually. Think like this one is unstructured, I'm sorry, unlabeled data. What data? Unlabeled data. After applying the clustering technique, it is dividing into the cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3 actually. Good. This one is the result. Now here, what is so-called prediction, you know? What is so-called prediction? Prediction means suddenly one new data point came actually. Now algorithm will decide this data point belongs to which cluster. That's called as prediction here. Venkat Sarji, you understand, I guess. Still question? Happy to answer. Perfect. Then let's move on. Where are we? That's okay. These are all valid point. What I'm covering? I forget, Sarji. Good. Currently, we are discussing about the clustering. Now, I have created a few images yesterday. So, respectively, we have created a few images yesterday. Image number 1. We have created, we have plotted the data. I'm sorry, this is not cluster. This is simple plotting. Sir, plotting is different, clustering is different actually, right? Yeah, good. This is called as a plotting. We didn't apply colors. Though we didn't apply colors, we are assuming that group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Even if you apply clustering technique, first cluster, second cluster, and third cluster actually, kada? Good. Now what we done, you know, sir? We applied color. We applied what, Sarji? Before, sorry. Before applying the colors, we applied clustering technique. What technique, Sarji? When I'm talking about the clustering, yes, it's grouped the data. It is grouping the data based on some similarities. Based on some what, Sarji? Similarity. Yeah, good. On first dimension, I'm taking is feature number 1. On second dimension, I'm taking feature number 2. Don't be assumption it is a target variable. But let me tell you, this value is a 27. This value is a 40,000. This value is a 30 actually. This value is a 60,000. Being a human, we can recognize what is the age. Age can be 2-digit actually. But salary cannot be 2-digit. Salary can be more than, on an average minimum 3 to 4 digits, 4 digits minimum actually, right? Back in ML algorithm, what it is doing, sir, this 27, it started with comparing with the 40,000 value. This 30, I'm sorry, this 30 value, 30 value, started comparing with 80,000, 1 lakh, 1 lakh 20,000. I'm sorry for saying wrong comparison. You should not compare actually. Whenever you are plotting the data, check the scale. Check what, Sarji? Data should be in scale actually. Daniel, what do you mean by scale? The data should be in between one value to one value. That this data also should be in between with the same scale actually. Now what we are planning is, we are planning to scale age as a in between 0 to 1. We already know actually how to do that. Even this salary also, we are planning to keep in between 0 to 1. Then you can create a cluster. You will get a right cluster. You will get what, Sarji? Make ardhainda? Good. That's what we are doing now. That's yesterday. Please make a note on this one. This is the cluster, Daniel. That's still okay. But this seems to be not a cluster. Why? Because when you're talking about the cluster, centroid I can believe. But how come this is the centroid? Centroid position should be somewhere here actually. Centroid position should be somewhere here. But why? Why? Because sir, there is no problem with the clustering technique, problem with the data. Fix the issue in data, then clusters will be set right automatically. Clusters will be set right. What, Sarji? Can I continue? Let's continue. We done these are all things yesterday. నిన్న మనం ఇవన్నీ కవర్ చేసాం. For your kind information, I would like to run this example. Did I miss anything? No, right? I'm eagerly waiting when I'm going to start Gen AI and a project discussion for you. I'm eagerly waiting for that, sir. Once I started, you can, there are a lot of interview calls actually. Machine learning, good, all files. Let it run. Meanwhile, I can proceed. It will run. Meanwhile, walk through the material. I'm pretty sure we done these are all. No doubt in that actually. Exactly. Till here we done yesterday. Am I right, madam? Good. Let's move on. This is the example I need to continue. We can close this one. Now, conclusion. By looking at the diagram, we came across clusters are not properly, so this centroid is not properly placed actually. This one also not properly placed. The problem is not with the clustering algorithm. Problem with what exactly, sir? Data. Data is not scaled actually. That is what, Sarji? Not. Let us just try to scale the data. Scale in and scale up actually. Daniel, what do you mean by scaling? Can you give a small recap? Sure. Scaling, one of the feature engineering technique. Data scaling. Did you remember? Data scaling actually. Daniel, what do you mean by data scaling? Let's take a data. I would like to take the data 10, 20, 30, 40. This is one of the feature engineering techniques, sir. This is one of the feature engineering technique actually. What exactly, sir? Technique. Okay. Let's take this data. I would like to say this is the original data. What is a scaled data, sir? Scaled data and Delsa. Scaled data in the sense, take the data, keep the values in between 0 to 1. First of all, why I need to keep actually? A small little comparison. I wanted to make the distance very small. So seems to be the distance between 10 to 20 very large, 10, 20 to 30 also 10, again 10 actually, 30 to 40 also 10, that's still okay. But let me tell you, what is the distance between 10 and 40 actually? 30, right? I wanted to keep very small actually, right? Now what we need to do is take this one and you can just try to take the maximum number. What is the maximum number, Sarji? 40, and you can divide like this. You can divide what, Sarji? Like this. Divide like this. I hope you know. I need your help actually. Not me help kavali. Chappan sir, what is the scale value? What is the value? 0. The next one? 0. Chappan sir, 25. Am I right? The next one, 0.50. Anyway, 0 is not important actually. That's still okay. Next one, 0. Something went wrong, sir. This one should be 0.50, right? Ante kada? This one should be 0.75. This one should be 1. Am I right? Good. I'm sorry. Let me repeat again. Did I miss anything? Come again. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Hold on. It is taken. First one, sir. One by one. Chapan, what is the result? What is the result? Now I understand. Now I understand. I understand your serious looks actually. 1 by 4. What is the result? Now 40, 40, 40. I'm sorry, Sarji. 0.25. Yeah, Daniel, good. The next one, now here, can I continue? 0.50. The next one, 0.75. The next one, yeah, now make a note actually. I would like to say 1. Sir, previously, the difference between 10 to 20 is the 10. But now let me tell you the difference between, if I say 10, 10 equals to 0.25 and 20 equals to 0.50. What is the difference? 0.25. Very small value actually. Previously the large value, now we made it like a small value. This is called as a scaled data. What data? ML algorithm works with floating numbers very fast actually. ML algorithms, not only ML, total AI algorithm, they need floating data. That's why array, whenever you're applying any operation, array returns always floating value. You know about the DeepSeek actually, DeepSeek model. Backend, they completely applied floating data type. That's what it is a super fast compared to the ChatGPT LLM actually. Okay. We have a separate discussion. What is LLM? These are all. But anyway, let's move on. Sujata ma'am, I will explain. I will explain. While moving on, I will explain actually. Yeah, all good. Can I close these or all? You can close. We can close, right? Yeah. Now let's take this. I hope I need to continue from here. Any idea what is a min-max scalar? Class. Good, good, good. What, sir? Good. We are importing pandas. We are importing what, Sarji? Pandas. Good. Now let us load the data set. Now yesterday, after loading the data set, immediately we created a k-means clustering. We created what, Sarji? Don't do that here. Why? Because first scale that. Yesterday we done algorithm without scaling. Now we are doing the algorithm with scaling. What, Sarji? That's what you need to be understand, right? Any idea this line is so called as a line ఏమంటాం sir? చెప్పండి. Object creation. I hope you already know that. The next one. Good. So what exactly happening here? I will explain. Sir, there are two ways to scale in the data. Either you can apply fit underscore transform method. Either you can apply fit underscore transform method. Otherwise, you can apply separately. First, scalar dot fit method you are calling. Income column we are taking. The next one, left hand side, if you are able to see this kind of syntax, we are adding a column. We are adding a, but either it is a new column or old column, sir. Old column only. What column? Then old values will be replaced with what exactly? New values. Get ready to see that actually. Yeah. So either you can apply fit separately, transform separately. Otherwise, you can apply in one shot fit underscore transform. Daniel, when you covered actually during feature engineering, we covered, sir. This is like a separate column we are applying. The second one also we are applying actually. Now everybody look at my screen. Here I will cover, sir. Previously also I would like to print the data frame. Now ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఒక clarity వస్తుంది. See what I'm doing, while loading the data set, I'm printing. Yeah, Daniel. While loading the data set, I'm printing. I wanted to print especially in command is. In command what, Sarji? Is actual. Kada? Yeah. We are good to go. Fine. It's a right time I need to run. First rule to become a data scientist. When you're working, you should never frustrate, you never feel worry or irritate actually. If you're having some personal issue, stop working, get relaxed for some time. ఫస్ట్ రూల్ మీరు డేటా సైంటిస్ట్ అవ్వాలి అనుకుంటే రూల్ నెంబర్ 1 వైల్ యూఆర్ వర్క్ చేసేటప్పుడు యూ షుడ్ నెవర్ ఫ్రస్ట్రేట్ అవ్వకూడదు ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ నాట్ గెటింగ్ అవుట్పుట్ యూ షుడ్ నెవర్ ఫ్రస్ట్రేట్ యూ షుడ్ నెవర్ ఇరిటేట్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఆర్ విత్ మీ ఆర్ నాట్ సార్ యూ షుడ్ నెవర్ ఫీల్ సాడ్ అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఇరిటేషన్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ సమ్ ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్ దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ వెరీ కామన్ వీఆర్ ఆల్ హ్యూమనింగ్ ఇఫ్ యూ ఆర్ ఇన్ సమ్ ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్ సిచ్యువేషన్ స్టాప్ డూయింగ్ వర్క్ యాక్చువల్లీ గెట్ రిలాక్స్ సమ్ టైమ్ దెన్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు ద వర్క్ ఆర్ క్లియర్ సర్జరీ for juniors who used to tell this one. Why? Because yeah, go make a note on this one. Sir, can you tell me income? What is the 70,000 value? Sir, converted into 0.05. Very good. Can you tell me what is this one? 27. Sir, converted into 0.21. See, now this value and this value is supposed to be compared, but very big comparison. These values are seriously properly formatted actually. What is the next one? 90,000. What is this value? 29. Sir, can you tell me 90,000 become 0.17 29 na చెప్పండి సార్ 29 became what exactly? Wow, nice comparison. Simple. All x-axis value we scale in between 0 to 1. All y, I'm sorry, you know, A's column we keep like a 0 to 1. Income column values also we keep like a 0 to 1. We kept actually. Daniel, what happened? If you done feature engineering, you might understand this point actually. Otherwise, I request you do the feature engineering topic, sir. ఒకసారి మీరు ఫీచర్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ టాపిక్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే మీకు ఒక ఐడియా వస్తుంది. సో ఎనీవే మనం ఇక్కడ నేమ్ కూడా ప్రింట్ చేస్తాం కాబట్టి బోత్ వీ కెన్ ప్రింట్ యాక్చువల్. ఓకే, యా, వీఆర్ గుడ్ టు గో. కెన్ ఐ కంటిన్యూ? లెట్స్ టేక్ దిస్ వన్. Scale in or scaling, anything you can say. All good. Now, sir, let us plot. Let us plot actually. After you scale in the data, let me plot this one. Oh, sir, plot చేద్దాం చూడండి. Sir, today diagram, yesterday we plotted the data without scale in. Today we are going to plot the data after scale in. Please understand the difference. Everybody look at my screen. I can make it, this image will be 4. Yeah, very good, Daniel. Simple. Same story, group 1, group 2, group 3. But don't look at the data. Look at this value, A's value. Can you tell me what is the starting point? 0. What is the end point? Very nice. And you know, in feature number 2 also, what is the starting point? 0. What is the end point? That is important actually. Sorry, having little cold, but let me try my best actually. Good. Daniel, this is really great one. Yesterday you have seen here some 27 or something, but here 70,000 value or 40,000 value. I'm sorry, wrong comparison. This is great comparison, sir. మీకు అర్థమైందా? Good. I need a response. Let's take this. Let us make it, this is the image number 4. Go to the desktop. Yeah. Take this data. First of all, plotting. When you are plotting, after scaling, after what, sir? Scale in the data. Yeah. Next topic actual. Sir, let's move on. It's the right time we need to apply k-means clustering. What exactly, sir? K-means clustering. Can I tell you the steps actually? These are all yesterday we done. Yesterday steps. Now the next one, today steps actually. In yesterday, what we done, Daniel? First one, loaded the data. No scaling technique. No, what exactly, sir? Scaling technique. We didn't apply. Then created k-means clustering. Created what exactly, sir? K-means clustering actually. Then we have observed the centroids. We have observed what exactly? Centroids actually. Then there is an issue with the centroids. There is a issue with what? With centroids actually. Centroids. not properly placed, not properly what exactly sir placed, it didn't properly place it. Did you understand? Am I right? That's what we done yesterday. But today's steps మీరు అలా కంపారిజన్ చేసుకోవాలి. చెప్పండి సార్, స్టెప్ నెంబర్ 1 చెప్పండి సార్. Loaded the data, yeah, loaded the data, but today is talk with me sir. Scaling technique we applied scaling technique. Yesterday we didn't apply it. Yeah, good. Then next same process, ఇంకా ప్రాసెస్ అంతా సేమ్ ఉంటుంది. చెప్పండి. Created. Now we need to create actually. The next one, observe the centroid. Yeah. So once you created the centroids, now happy, feel happy actually. Why Daniel? Properly placed. Centroids will be properly what exactly, sir? That's what you need to be understand. అది మనం చేసేది. మీకు అర్థమైంది సార్? సింపుల్ స్టెప్స్. ఆల్వేస్ డూ వన్ థింగ్, క్రియేట్ యువర్ ఓన్ టెర్మినాలజీ, దెన్ యూ కెన్ ఈజీ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. ఎప్పుడైనా సరే కాంప్లెక్స్ టాపిక్స్ ఏం చేయాలంటే మనం అనలైజ్ చేసి అనాలిసిస్ చేసి యూ కెన్ డిఫైన్ సింపుల్ టర్మ్స్. నో లిమిటేషన్ సార్, యూ కెన్ డిఫైన్ యువర్ ఓన్ వర్డ్స్ యాక్చువల్లీ. టెక్నాలజీని ఎప్పుడు కూడా మన ఓన్ వర్డ్స్లో చూడాలి. టెక్నికల్గా చూస్తే మనకు అర్థం కాదు. దట్స్ మై ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. యా. సుజాత మేడం గారు, యూ ఆస్క్డ్ రైట్, లైక్ నౌ ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ వన్ మోర్ టైమ్. వీఆర్ గుడ్ టు గో. Where are we? We done these are all, and this is not required as of now. Daniel, we have a scale-in data is ready. Scaled data, scaling data, scaling, anything you can say. Now it's a right time. Step number 1. Daniel, what we are doing actually. So the point is we are preparing the cluster. We have prepared the cluster and we are telling to the algorithm, get ready. In the next step, I will give the data to you. In the next step, I will give what, sir? Data to you. Create 3 clusters. Create what, Sarji? We have prepared. This is so called as we are preparing the cluster. N underscore cluster is a keyword argument actually. Now, once you prepare the cluster, we need to apply this logic over the data. Then you need to call a method. Method name is called as the fit underscore predict. What is the method name, sir? Yeah, this is so called as a applying cluster over the data. This step indicates to, yeah, taken this one. This is the prepared clusters actually. This cluster technique I wanted to apply on the data called fit underscore predict. This cluster technique I wanted to apply on the data called fit underscore predict. That's it. You understand, I guess. Let's move on. Almost we are near, sir. In another few minutes, we can close this cinema. Ayyo. What is K means here? Good. Good. You guys are improving technically. I'm feeling happy. Yeah, Daniel, we done these are all. Come on. Daniel, we applied. Then suggest me the next step. Next step, sir. Create a column. Column name is a cluster. Yesterday we done that. Then మనం చేసాం ఆ స్టెప్ యాక్చువల్గా. యా గుడ్. క్రియేట్ ఏ కాలమ్ నేమ్ ఇస్ ఏ క్లస్టర్. లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ సింటాక్స్ మీన్స్ adding a column. Good. Is it new column or old column, sir? New column. Then new column is going to add it end of the data frame. Last కన్నా end of the data frame అనండి బాగుంటుంది. యా గుడ్. బట్ లాస్ట్ టైం నువ్వే చెప్పావు డానియల్. చేంజ్ సార్. సమ్ టైమ్ చేంజ్ రిక్వైర్డ్ యాక్చువల్. Yeah, exactly. So here we are printing head, right? All good. Let me take this one. So data loaded actually. Data loaded. The next one. Scaled. The next one. Applied cluster. Applied what exactly? Clustering. After that, that's it. ఆ స్టెప్స్ అన్ని ఇన్వాల్వ్ అయినాయి ఇక్కడ. Fine. You know that. I hope cluster, sir, we applied clusters. We applied what, Sarji? Cluster. What is the confirmation? This is the way. Once you applied clustering logic over the data, by default centroids will come. Centroid is something like a pin code. Centroid is something like a now I wanted to know centroid on x-axis distance, one dimension distance, next dimension distance I wanted to know. Then you need to call a separate attribute actually, special attribute. Attribute name is a cluster underscore centers. Kada? Yeah, let's call this. ఇది కాల్ చేయండి మీరు కావాలి అంటే. Delete this. Yeah. Research. Yeah, good. Plotting the cluster. Let's do that actually. Let's do that. We are doing. I hope these are all steps I need to do one by one. Then we can close the discussion. We are almost very near. This step I will execute line by line, sir. So line by line, so that you will get a clear. Are you ready? You're ready, right? Come on, let's do that. Step number 1, importing the required libraries. Daniel, you can import actually. Sure, Sergey. While you're importing the libraries, the best practice is keep according to the order. Order lo pedite chala manchidi. So that would be the really good practice, like a steps wise actually. Don't keep this one at last. So I cannot recommend. Even during code review, see, let me tell you. Once you have written this kind of code actually, once you join in a company, there is a peer review. In terminology, that is called as a peer review, peer review or code review. Your senior will you will walk through your code actually. He will suggest, do like this, do like this, do like this actually. He will suggest the small changes. He will suggest what, Sarji? Small changes. Yeah. You know this, I guess, actually. We are creating an object. The point is, once you have imported, you have to use actually. మీరు ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసుకున్నారు అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా యూజ్ చేయాలి. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ using, indirectly you are wasting the memory. Indirectly you are wasting what, Sarji? Importing a package means not a joke. Memory allocation is done in the backend. Importing a library or a package means, in Python programming language, there is a topic. The topic name is called as a PVM. What is the topic name? PVM in the sense Python virtual machine. That Python virtual machine load that library, it will allocate the memory actually. There is some memory management in the backend. You have imported, but you are not using actually, then you are wasting the memory. Make ardhainda, sir. But anyway, we are going to use in the further actually. Best example, Daniel, explain one more time. Sir, simple, sir. Throughout our program, NumPy we are not using. Throughout our program, what we are not going to use actually, NumPy. If you are not using, don't import actually. మీరు అది వాడకపోతే ఇంపోర్ట్ చేయొద్దు. కెన్ ఐ గెట్ ఎ రెస్పాన్స్? దట్స్ ఇట్. That's very bad practice. Scale in the data. There was one wonderful question from previous batch. Daniel, in K-means clustering, do I need to cross-verify the relationship actually? Do I need to cross-verify what, Sarji? Relationship. The good point will be, relationship we need to always recognize in between input and output actually. And relationship దేనికి find out చేయాలంటే, did you remember the correlation? Relationship we should recognize always input and output, but not in between the inputs actually. But not what, Sarji? In between the inputs. మీకు అర్థమైందా? Yeah, good. Yeah, fine then. So let us just have to yeah. Sir, long back we have seen this error, right? చెప్పండి sir. What is error? Type error. Very good, very good. చూద్దాం చూడండి. చెక్ మీరు మీకు తెలిసింది రైట్ రాంగ్ అనేది చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి కొన్నిసార్లు. యా, ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ మ్యాన్. టైప్ ఎర్రర్. వాట్ ఎర్రర్? టైప్ ఎర్రర్ యాక్చువల్. Especially, so here you are applying keyword argument back in, any idea what is this? Constructor. What is that, Sarji? Keyword argument you can apply in 3 ways. Just last week I told, actually, maybe in this week only. You can apply in function, you can apply in method, you can apply in constructor actually. Now it is triggering with the constructor, unexpected keyword argument. What argument? మీకు అర్థమైందా? గుడ్, వీఆర్ గుడ్ టు గో. మీకు నేను ఒక మెటీరియల్ షేర్ చేసినట్లేను. టుడే యూ కెన్ రిమైండ్ మీ. కీవర్డ్ ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్ నుంచి గురించి సపరేట్గా ఐ హ్యావ్ రిటర్న్ వన్ స్మాల్ మెటీరియల్. మేబీ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ షూర్ ఎదర్ ఐ షేర్డ్ ఆర్ నాట్. లెట్ మీ క్రాస్ వెరిఫై. ఆ టాపిక్ ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది అంటే పైథాన్లో. డిడ్ ఐ షేర్ దిస్ మెటీరియల్? ఈ మెటీరియల్ షేర్ చేస్తాను మీకు. ఓకే ఓకే, లెట్ us spend here some time. Though it is important, my habit is, if it is important, first of all, separate material will come, sir. That is my habit actually. Keyword argument. I'm giving a small little introduction. Keyword arguments are arguments that recognize the parameters by the, what exactly, sir? Name of the parameter, also called as a identifier. We can use identifier, name of the variable, to provide the values to the function parameter. That is called as a keyword argument. While providing the value, name of the parameter should be match. Otherwise, what error? Type error. Got unexpected keyword argument. Got what, Sarji? Yeah. This concept we can apply on function, constructor, method. Sir, I have given separate example also. Function మీద అప్లై చేస్తే ఎలా అప్లై అవుతుంది? DF shopping. What is the parameter name? Shopping. Name should be match. Yes, matching. Then we will get output actually. Kada? Am I right? Good. Let us mismatch. Here is a product, but here what you are passing? A. See, error ని చూసి బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ లో అది ఫంక్షన్ కన్స్ట్రక్టర్ అని మనం చెప్పొచ్చు. How can I say it is a constructor? Hold on. ఈ డాక్యుమెంట్ మీకు హెల్ప్ చేస్తుంది. See, look at the document. Type error. Sir, shopping. Directly it is telling got unexpected keyword argument. It is a function. If you are calling like this, actually it is what, Sarji? Function. మీకు అర్థమైందా సార్? Go back to the train underscore test underscore split. You should pass test underscore size. You should pass. If you are giving test underscore size is the wrong name, exactly error వస్తుంది మీకు. Type error. Train underscore test underscore split got unexpected keyword argument. Are you clear? Clear, right? Move on to the next example. Here keyword argument name is a product actually, but we are using different name, though we are getting error. Wow. Class Amazon. DF. Any idea what is this? Nice, very good. Self prod actually. Self.prod equals to prod. Yeah, Amazon, we are creating an object. Prod equals to iPhone plus. Exactly, it is being executing. This whole line is object creation. During object creation, something executes. What is that? Constructor. If a constructor having parameter, we need to pass the, sir, such a beautiful points I covered actually. Our points anni kuda మీ brain లో register అయి ఉండాలి. Right? If a constructor having parameter, while creating an object, we need to pass a value. We need to pass what, Sarji? To pass the value, you can use positional argument, you can use keyword argument actually. Yeah. Sir, PROD. But what you are passing? Yeah. While creating an object, if keyword argument mismatch actually, appudu constructor వస్తుంది లైవ్ లోకి. చూడండి, ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా టుడే ఆల్సో వి గాట్ ఇట్ బికాస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేషన్. అంత మీనింగ్ ఉంది బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ లో. మీకు అర్థమైందా సార్? యా. మీరు అంటే ఈ ఎర్రర్ ని చూసి ఐఎమ్ habituated by looking at that error. I can debug the backend code actually. Oh, it is a class, there is a constructor actually. అలా మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది సెషన్ రిమైండ్ మీ, ఇది నేను అప్లోడ్ చేస్తాను. యా, వీ డన్ ఫంక్షన్, వీ డన్ కన్స్ట్రక్టర్. వాట్ ఇస్ ద థర్డ్ వన్? మెథడ్ కదా. మెథడ్ మీద కూడా అప్లై చేద్దాం చూడండి. I created nice example. Class Amazon, DF shopping, prod actually. Yeah, object creation. No constructor, no need to pass any value. We are creating instance method. Instance method may contain parameter, that's still okay. This method I wanted to call, then create an object. By using object name, we need to call this method. I'm sorry, are you getting? Yeah. If a method having parameter, you need to pass a value. To pass this value, you can use keyword argument. Absolutely valid example. Move to the next step కెళ్ళండి. చూడండి ఇక్కడ మీకు ఏమొస్తుందో. యా, డెనియల్ క్లాస్ అమెజాన్ షాపింగ్, ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ దిస్ ద మెథడ్, సర్జీ. దిస్ ద మెథడ్ యూ నీడ్ టు గెట్ అన్ ఐడియా. వై యాక్చువల్లీ చెప్తారు సార్? ప్రోడ్ అండ్ హియర్ వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ? ఏ, దట్స్ వాట్ యూ నీడ్ టు బి అండర్స్టాండ్. ఓ, హియర్ ఇస్ అ వన్ లైవ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐఎమ్ షోయింగ్. నేమ్ valid actually, but can I change this name actually? Name change చేయొచ్చా? No. If you are changing the name, backend who will respond? Constructor will respond. While because during object creation you are changing the name actually. పర్ఫెక్ట్ డాక్యుమెంట్. ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద సెషన్ రిమైండ్, సెషన్ ఎండ్లో నాకు రిమైండ్ చేయండి. కెన్ ఐ సపరేట్ దిస్ డాక్యుమెంట్? గుర్తు చేస్తారు కదా? ఫైన్. దిస్ ఇస్ గ్రేట్ క్వశ్చన్ సర్జీ. అయ్యో, సారీ సారీ. Everybody look at my screen. Sometimes rather than technical discussion, I mean, understanding the question and answer will be really helpful for you. Why? Because these are all very common. Uh, on seeing the data set, how we can know it is a unlabeled data, either labeled or unlabeled actually. Let me tell you. Think like, let me talk in a real time perspective, real time and my work actually. I'm talking about my work actually. My work or kind of some junior work actually. We have assigned the work. First point will be client meeting started. What meeting started, sir? Client meeting started. When I say client meeting started, actually, generally, before giving any requirement, client will arrange the call. When I say client, the one who is giving the project, that is called as a client. We discussed in epudu cover chesano telusa, like a kind of some logistic regression, binary classification. When I was explaining about my company details, I explained about the client actually. What is my client name? మర్చిపోయారు మీరు. GE కంపెనీ. వాట్ ఈస్ మై పర్మనెంట్ కంపెనీ నేమ్? ఎగ్జావేర్ యాక్చువల్. సార్ యూ గైస్ ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ షార్ట్ మెమరీ. మీరు గుర్తుంచుకోవాలి. నా పేరు గుర్తుందా? అయ్యో సార్, గుడ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. యా గుడ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. బ్యాక్ టు ద సెషన్. Client, thank you. I'm sorry for getting. Client meeting started. Client meeting started. Once client meeting started, meeting over. On an average, this meeting can be either minimum some 2 or 3 or 4 days actually. It's not like only 1 hour meeting, we will start the work. No. Client will give, the project discussion is not a very simple discussion, sir. It's not a very simple discussion. First, client will have a separate meeting with the manager and BI team. There is a kind of some project proposal, a kind of some quotation. Those are all different actually. For this project, we are going to pay this much money. You guys never involve in that discussion. That is a separate discussion. First discussion with the client will be manager, BA team, business analyst, and BI team. These are all guys will confirm, okay, for this project, we are planning to give on an average 2 CR or 3 CR actually. Otherwise, they can pay quarter wise. They can pay what exactly, sir? Quarterly wise actually. After that sign off in the sense, once the project confirmed actually, then client wanted to connect with the technical team. Client wanted to connect with what, Sarji? Means we are all. Once you join, we are all, think like you are all joining in my company. When we are going to meet client, already that project proposal is over. Client has given the project actually. It's a right time. Client wanted to give the KT. Client will explain. Either client will explain or our manager will explain. Why? Because they are ready to pay, right? Now whatever client is saying, we need to do actually. Now client will tell manager to explain actually. Then manager will start explain. This is the so-and-so domain we are working. This is the data set. Like this 2 to 3 days meeting actually. Throughout this meeting, sir, meeting is just a matter of 1 or 2 hours. ఒక 2 గంటలు ఉంటుంది అనుకుందాం. Per day, 8 working hours. Per day, what, Sarji? If you are working with US or UK client actually, maximum 8 working hours. But yesterday news I have seen, TSS company, they are forcing more than 9 hours you have to log in actually. More than 9 to 10 hours. But that's still okay. Yeah, once the meeting is over, the next step will be, sir, take data, take what, Sarji? Data, take data and analyze it actually. What exactly, sir? Analyze it. During this meeting proposal and analysis, definitely there is a discussion. What is that discussion, sir? Oka discussion ఖచ్చితంగా ఉంటుంది. ఆ discussion ఏంటంటే, ఈ డేటాలో ఇన్పుట్ ఉందా, అవుట్పుట్? Definitely it should have input actually. Either it is having input or output, definitely there should be a discussion. Conclusion of the story, if you are a junior, if you don't know data science actually, through meeting you will come to know either data having input and output actually. మీకు అర్థమైందా సార్? యూ నో నీడ్ టు బి వర్రీ. ఈవెన్ ఆఫ్టర్ మీటింగ్ ఆల్సో యూ డిడెంట్ అండర్స్టాండ్. వీ కెన్ టాక్ విత్ టీమ్ యాక్చువల్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద టీమ్ వర్క్. I'm sure your seniors and your company peers, actually colleagues, they will separate. I'm sorry, they will support. వాళ్ళు మనకి సపోర్ట్ చేస్తారు. మీకు అర్థమైందా సార్? యా ఈస్. ఐ నీడ్ ఎ రెస్పాన్స్. ఆర్ యూ గెటింగ్? యా. Let me share one small experience. Just 1 minute. In IT, if you wanted to become software employee, actually always be relaxed and be cool. Don't quarrel with anybody. Don't quarrel with anybody. Don't show your attitude actually. Let me share one small experience. uh, when I was working as a Java developer in the year of 2015, frankly speaking, I was not well. I was unable to do the task. That one day I was unable to deliver the task. My lead knows, my manager don't know this point actually. My lead name is a Kedarji actually. He's from North actually. Such a nice person. He's my lead when I was working as a Java developer. But end of the day, there is a meeting with the manager. Every day there is internal call actually. Then we need to talk. We need to talk what we done actually. If you're not well, you have to update prior only. మీరు బాగోపోతే ముందుగానే మీరు అప్డేట్ చేయాలి. సో త్రూ మీట్, త్రూ గూగుల్, ఐఎమ్ సారీ, ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్లీ సారీ, టీమ్స్ అనే యాప్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ యాప్ ద్వారా ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఫీలింగ్ వెల్, ఐ వాజ్ అనేబుల్ టు డెలివర్ ద టాస్క్ యాక్చువల్లీ. Otherwise, during meeting, if you're telling surprise actually, then manager will tell you should update this one before only, right? And he will surprise. That day, what happened, sir? I'm ready to tell to the manager, I'm unable to deliver the task today during the meeting. But Kedar told he finished the task actually. He finished what, Sarji? Trust me, after meeting, Kedar, he himself sit actually 30 minutes. He finished my task actually. That's the beauty with the seniors. Because of goodness only. Because of what, Sarji? Yeah, let me tell you, this is my, I believe that definitely God will arrange one person. What is that? God will arrange one person. That person will helpful for us actually. Our point will be we need to search that person. మీకు అర్థమైందా సార్? సో మేక్ యూ నోట్ ఆన్ దిస్ వన్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ టెల్లింగ్. డోంట్ బి రూట్, డోంట్ బి అగ్రెసివ్, always be cool and relax in a company when you're working. Anyway, so seems to be we are here only. I would like to continue. I'm sorry, out of the box discussion, but let's move on. Let's take this, Daniel. I hope you know what we are doing. I would like to give a small, these steps I will explain. These steps నేను ఒకసారి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. Yeah, these steps actually. చెప్పండి సార్. ఫస్ట్ వన్, loaded the data. Next one, scaling technique actually. Scaling technique. Created a k-means clustering algorithm and observe the centroids. Now we supposed to observe the centroids and get ready. Centroids are what exactly, sir? Properly placed, right? So till here, what were we done actually? Yeah, we applied that. It's a right time. I wanted to adding a column. Any idea these steps are called as a? చెప్పండి సార్. Filtering the data. I'm sorry. Let's apply these are all. These we covered yesterday, sir. PLT dot show, right? Did I imported everything? There is a one warning. Maybe initially we didn't get this warning, but that's still okay. I wanted to ignore warnings, Sarji. What to do? Import warnings dot filter warnings. And here you need to apply ignore actually. Here we need to apply what, Sarji? Ignore. What happened? Can I tell you, in olden days, let me delete this one. Hold on. ఒక నిమిషం. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. Let me run this action. Can you tell me what is this actually? చెప్పండి sir, one more time. What is that? Warning. Go to the Google. In olden days, what happened, if you're getting either error or warning actually, so 1 minute, hide warnings. Hide what exactly warnings in Python. You can check in Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow is the best actually. The same what warning you are getting before 12 years, one person got actually. Stack Overflow anta meaning undi. Before 12 years. Before what, Sarji? That person asked question in Stack Overflow. Then Stack Overflow means if you are having any technical issue, you can ask here. Then you will get a proper response actually. This is kind of some technical discussion. What discussion, Sarji? This is the question. This question is really beautiful and he will get a rating 957. People will give rating actually. He's the one who asked. When he asked, 2013 and so date and so time also he will specify actually. And who answered, in Stack Overflow, quickly you will get a response, Sarji. These are all below is the answers actually. 15 answers for the same question. Yeah, this what you need to be applied. Exactly. మీరు కరెక్ట్ గా చెక్ చేస్తే స్టాక్ ఓవర్ఫ్లోలో ఖచ్చితంగా మీకు ఆన్సర్ దొరికేస్తుంది. ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ ప్యాటర్న్ ఇస్ లైక్ దిస్, బట్ నవ్ డేస్ యా దట్స్ వాట్ మీకు అర్థమై ఉంటుంది. ట్రస్ట్ మీ, if anyone is working in industry, even though he is a developer, ask him, do you know Stack Overflow? Do you know what, Sarji? Olden days, Stack Overflow is the life-saving moment actually. It is going to helpful for us. But here, one small limitation, ఈ స్టాక్ ఓవర్ఫ్లో అనేది ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్డ్ పీపుల్కి అర్థం అవుతుంది, జూనియర్స్కి అర్థం కాదు. సో యూ షుడ్ గెట్ సమ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. I done lot of R&D this one actually. Okay, I have my own account also. But nowadays, even I hope I already told actually. What I told, after ChatGPT came, I didn't believe immediately. అంటే నాకు ఏదైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే నేను అడిగాను కాదు ChatGPTకి. I didn't even ask a question to the ChatGPT, but one day I have seen one article. ChatGPT internally, it is connecting with Stack Overflow API to get the answers. Then I started believing. Then I started what, Sarji? Believing. Me cheppana nenu? Me cheppaleda? I hope I already told. That's okay. If I told, you may feel bored actually. Let's move on. Good, exactly. Those 2 lines only I'm using. These 2 lines I used to capture from the Stack Overflow. Come on. Take this one. Come on, let's move on. Yeah, Daniel. So anyway, so sir, very good. So first of all, after we applied color actually, I can say good cluster properly, cluster actually, this one is a good cluster. This cluster is not mixed of 2 clusters, but yesterday either you have seen or not, and here there are 2 clusters. Am I right, sir? So mixed actually. Okay, now can you tell me what is the last confirmation? You can just have to place centroids also. You can just have to place what, Sarji? Centroids also. Come on, let's apply this. So the first one, second one, these are all keyword arguments. Then, sir, now the last topic is pending. Good, very good. Now, yeah, I'm so happy. Centroid, that's still okay. Sir, centroid, this is what exactly? Centroid. Centroids properly placed after scale in the data. After what, Sarji? Data preparation is required actually. Idi meeku ardham kavali. Okay, I'm sure you understand. Now the last example. The last example will be elbow method technique. What technique, Sarji? What is elbow method technique? Elbow method technique is to find the correct clusters. To find the right clusters. Either it is a 3 or 4 or 5. How to decide actually? Then you need to apply elbow method technique. What technique actually? Let me tell you how to apply elbow method technique actually. Good, look at the diagram first. You can see these are all. Look at the diagram. Diagram was చూడండి sir. Diagram. There is one important interview question. Did I explain about the enumerate actually? Enumerate గురించి explain చేశానా? లేదు. Good. I have seen in one WhatsApp group. I have a WhatsApp groups, I hope you know. There is one interview questions nowadays. Interview question actually. Interview question nowadays. Explain about the enumerate function. Explain about what exactly, sir? Enumerate. Enumerate function. Enumerate function. ఇది అడుగుతున్నారంట ఈ మధ్యన. Just 1 minute answer. Let me explain. Can you tell me what is that function name? చెప్పండి సార్. Enumerate. Let me show you one small example. ఒక చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కవర్ చేస్తాను చూడండి. Values equals to 10, 20, 30, 40. Print of values. Let me print. You already know this example. You already know this example. Yeah, good. We are getting. I wanted to print one by one. How to print? For value in values. Chappan sir. For value in values actually. Yeah, good. You can print value. You can print what, Sarji? Value. Yeah, good. You are able to see. Now, if your requirement is, I wanted to see the list index also. By default, the list index is hidden. By default, list index is what, Sarji? If you wanted to see that index, you can apply enumerate function. You can apply what, Sarji? మీకు అర్థమైందా లేదా? Right? Go to the pandas. Series index is not hidden. It will be display. Data frame index is not hidden. But in list data structure, index is hidden. Index is what, Sarji? Hidden. Then what we need to apply, you know? So you can just have to take that function. You can apply here actually. And here you can apply, sir, enumerate function returns index comma value. Both it returns. You know, I means index. Now you can print I actually. Now please make a note on this one. You will get a nice clarity. That's what you need to understand. Make advanced, sir. Good. Enumerate is a predefined function. By using that, you can iterate a list and you can display the index also. You can display what, Sarji? Index also. Index also. ఈజీ సార్. ఇవన్నీ మీకు ఈజీగానే ఉంటే కంగారు పడాల్సిన పని లేదు. వెరీ సింపుల్. బట్ హోల్డ్ ఆన్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ రియల్లీ డన్ ప్రాక్టీస్, మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇంతకుముందు మంచిగా చేసినట్లయితే, లెట్ మీ ఆస్క్ వన్ క్వశ్చన్. ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ ఫర్ అండ్ ఇన్ టూ వేరియబుల్ ఐ హావ్ టేకెన్ అండ్ విచ్ సినారియో ఐ హావ్ టేకెన్ ప్రీవియస్లీ. ఇంతకుముందు ఎక్కడ తీసుకున్నాను? ఇక్కడ. వెరీ గుడ్ సార్జీ. డిక్షనరీలో తీసుకున్నాను. ఎక్స్పీషియల్ అండ్ విచ్ సినారియో? కమ్ అగైన్. కమ్ అగైన్. వెరీ గుడ్. ప్రింట్ కీస్ అండ్ వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ? వాల్యూస్. యా. ఐటమ్స్ మెథడ్ గుర్తుందా సార్? ఐటమ్స్ మెథడ్ అప్లై చేసినప్పుడు ఐ హ్యావ్ అప్లైడ్ యాక్చువల్. యూ షుడ్ రిమెంబర్. ఈ టాపిక్స్ అన్ని కూడా మీకు సింటాక్స్ చూడగానే ఇది ఎక్కడో చూసేవన్న గుర్తుండాలి మీకు. గో ఫర్ ఐటమ్స్ మెథడ్. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. ఫర్ ప్రింటింగ్ కీ కమా యూనో కీ అండ్ వాల్యూ ఐటమ్స్ మెథడ్ యూస్ చేసినప్పుడు అప్లై చేసాం. దెన్ అగైన్ ద సేమ్ సింటాక్స్ వేర్ అప్లైయింగ్ అండ్ ఎన్యూమరేట్ యాక్చువల్. ఆ కనెక్టివిటీ ఉండాలి. While you are looking at this syntax somewhere I have seen. అది మీకు స్ట్రైక్ అవుట్ అయితే then your learning is good learning. మీ లెర్నింగ్ బాగుంటుంది. ఇంకా అది స్ట్రైక్ అవ్వలేదు అంటే you are lagging in subject. మీరు ఎక్కడో లాగింగ్ ఉన్నట్టు. ఓకే, ఫైన్ దెన్. Good. So by using this, by using you know, so enumerate function, you can display the index for list. Index for what exactly, sir? List. Okay, we can move on. All good. Let's move on, sir. I'm sorry. One more example I'm getting striking. Names equals to Daniel, Raju, Rani. Age is equals to 16, 17, 18 actually. Generally, there are two lists. I wanted to iterate, if you wanted to iterate two lists actually, two for loops separately we need to write. How many for loops you need to write separately? Two for loops you need to write separately. Instead of that, what we can do, you know, Sarji? For 1 minute, wait చేయండి. Let me write actually. In keyboard, enumerate function you can call, and here there is one function name is called as a zip. What is the function name, Sarji? Zip actually. Okay. Now here, what you can do, so index also I need actually, and at the same time, tuple of, I need n comma a's. N comma what, Sarji? A's. You're almost very near. Hold on. You can print I, n, a. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తామో తెలుసా? Good. Look at my screen, everybody. Daniel, I have two lists. Length is the same. చెప్పండి సార్. Length is the same. In one shot, I wanted to iterate. Generally, you need to apply 2 for loops. How many for loops, Sarji? 2 for loops apply చేయాలి. For name you need to apply, for age we need to apply. But my requirement will be these 2 lists. I wanted to display in one shot actually. I wanted to iterate in one shot. Then enumerate of zip function we need to use. What function, Sarji? Zip is a function. It can capture multiple data structures actually. Then it can iterate automatically. At the same time, do you want it to print the index actually? Yeah, Daniel. I comma tuple. What is this one, Sarji? Tuple. This zip is the very rare, but మీకు హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది గుర్తుంటే. మీకు అర్థమైందా లేదా సర్జీ? రైట్, ఫైన్. బట్ ఎనీవే, ఇన్ జర్నీలో ఈ టాపిక్ కవర్ చేస్తాను. గుడ్ సర్జీ. లెట్స్ టేక్ దిస్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. దిస్ ఇస్ సమ్ బోనస్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, సార్. Enumerate and zip functions. Zip function. By practice. 1 or 2 times. Sir, ఒకసారి సబ్జెక్ట్ నేర్చుకున్న తర్వాత ఏదైనా న్యూ పాయింట్ వచ్చిందంటే 1 shot లో మనం క్యాచ్ చేయగలం. That it should be our confidence actually. Daniel, move on. We are running out the late actually. Good. Let's move on, Sarji. Where are we? Why this? Fine. Good. Please, back to the session. Sorry, out of the discussion I went actually. Good. Daniel, there is a x value. On x, what I'm taking, k value. K means clusters. K means, when I say cluster, 1 cluster, 2 clusters, 3 clusters, and keep on actually. On y-axis, what I'm taking, so sum of the squared error value. What value, sir? That error value you no need to calculate. That error value you no need to calculate actually. I will tell you how to do that. I will tell you actually. Good. Now, can you tell me, can I say this is the elbow shape actually? Chappan sir, can I tell that is elbow shape? Now, no doubt at all. For the given data, this is the number of clusters is the right clusters, valid cluster. Exactly when we have taken the same. But before applying elbow method technique, apply always later actually. First apply data visualization. First apply what, Sarji? మీకు అర్థమైందా సార్? గుడ్. లెట్స్ మూవ్ ఆన్. ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కవర్ చేద్దాం చూడండి. లెట్స్ కవర్ దిస్. సార్, వాట్ యు ఆర్ యూజింగ్? నోట్ ప్యాడ్ ఆర్ నోట్ ప్యాడ్ ప్లస్ ప్లస్? నోట్ ప్యాడ్ ఓన్లీ? గుడ్ మ్యాన్. నైస్, కీప్ కంటిన్యూ. వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్, డూ ప్రాక్టీస్. మీరు ఎనీథింగ్ యూ కెన్ యూస్, డూ ప్రాక్టీస్. We know the, sorry sir, we know these are all. Come on, we know these are all. Now everybody look at my screen. Everybody look at my screen. Till now we already know. From here you are not aware actually. So simple, I'm just trying to creating SSC in the sense what exactly? Empty list I'm creating, sir. What I'm creating? Empty list. Why? Because I'm planning to, we are going to get error value. That error value I wanted to save in list actually. I'm repeating again. Furtherly, we are going to get a value. That value I wanted to add here actually. Any idea? Empty list. How to add actually? Append method. Very good. Keep in mind that. Then drushlo పెట్టుకోండి. Okay? Yeah, move on. The next one, I would like to create a K range. K range in the sense, cluster range. Total, how many clusters I'm planning? 1 to 10. That's still okay. I wanted to check for the first cluster. I wanted to check the error I wanted to add. Second cluster, error I wanted to add. Third cluster, error I wanted to add. Yeah, sir, very simple, Sarji. We are taking for loop, and what we are iterating actually? range value. So do you want to print k value? Actually, that is not our motto. మన motto అది కాదు. But anyway, just for fun, let us print what exactly sir k. Output ఏమొస్తుందండి? You know answer, but you are feeling shy to tell actually. That's still okay. మీరు పెద్దోళ్ళు అయిపోయారు actually. Let me just try to execute this exam. I'm sorry. Demo 1 కదా? Yeah. What is output you are going to get, sir? 1 to? Oh, sorry. 1 to 9. Yes, very good. 1 to 9 actually. Now, this is not our main motto. What is our main motto, you know, sir? See, anyway, we are getting every time k value, right? Pass that k value. Previously, you hard coded actually. Now we are passing, you know, we are taking the value and we are passing. Indirectly, we are testing our application with 1 cluster, 2 cluster, 3 cluster, and 4 cluster till 9 cluster, Sarji. How many cluster? 9 clusters. When you're taking every time cluster, you can apply. Yes, we are applying this actually. Daniel, you need to call fit method, km.fit of. We are applying the cluster actually. Fit underscore predict also we can apply. Sir, I have one small question for you. Any idea what is this? Attribute. Very good. Special attribute. Fine. There is a one value. That value name is, so by using object name, you can call inertia. Then this is so called as a error value. This is so called as what exactly, sir? Error value. Now you can store that error value in the list actually. Yeah, very good, Sarji. Now it's a right time we need to plot. X label, Y label. We are plotting K range. I mean to say 9 values I wanted to plot. At the same time, 9 error values I wanted to plot. 9 error values I wanted to plot. Same story. Sir, I have a question for you. Can you tell me what data I have taken? Our data we have taken. For our given data, how many right clusters? How many right clusters? Look at my screen. Perfect, Sarji. I'm sure here is a elbow hand actually. Am I right, sir? Good. That's good. That's what, sir. I thought I can close this one today. I wanted to start another topic also. But no. Let me leave early today actually. So we'll connect again tomorrow. We done today's session. Tomorrow we do have a session and I will continue tomorrow. Then let me delete hyperparameter tuning technique above actually. But I'm leaving early, a kind of some few minutes actually. Yeah, I should not take this long time, sir. What happened in between some, okay, client meeting discussion. Okay. Some useful discussion I have covered, I guess, actually. All good. For all upcoming batches, so Python one faculty, ML one faculty, DL one faculty. At last, one more faculty will come and he will tell all the best actual. Okay, sir. Okay, we done. Did I promise any diagram? Last, okay. K means keyboard arguments ఒక document ఉందని చెప్పాను కదా. Let did I miss anything? Running notes only, right, today? Yeah, that's it. Keyword argument document, let me upload actually. 8:45. Please, you can short, let it go. Thank you, everybody. Keyword argument. Keyword args document actually. I prepared this one separately. Online team, I have uploaded material. Did I miss anything? Sujata Garu, thank you for your reminder. Yeah. Thank you. We done today's session. It is posting. Come on, PDFs are helping to recapture the subject actually. Okay. Sure, Sai Garu. Definitely, you can remind me tomorrow.